1.5.
He said
Live,
3,
baby.
2.
Lads, happy Monday. Cloudy
Hey.
Monday.
Happy Monday,
Yes,
everybody.
Yes. Welcome back.
How y'all feeling?
Honestly, man, I just played a great game. I scored a crazy free kick. We won. We won 3-1. So that was distracting me from my pain this weekend.
You know what? I'm glad you got out there to play, man. You know, we need all the therapy we can get. Physical activity is what's needed, bro.
You ever heard the term scar tissue? Like, I'm numb, bro. I can't even. I don't even have any more feelings. Like, I'm like,
Man.
I'm numb, bro. Every year.
I tell, and it's like they get us every time, bro. We were talking about this, but they scamming us, bro.
Yeah, man.
I feel so betrayed. I feel hurt. I feel let down.
I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like they didn't take it seriously enough. Like 6 years without a trophy, bro. I saw this.
We'll get into it. We'll get into it. Mo, how are you, Mo? How are you, man? How was your weekend?
I bet it was great.
Oh, mine was good. We played Atletico. We won 3-2. So Vinny scored 2 goals. Valverde scored a goal.
Valverde, man, golly.
Yeah. And I won't even lie. Their right back scored a hell of a goal this weekend. Outside the box.
Who's that? Is that Llorente?
No, Molina. I think that's.
Oh, yeah. That goal was crazy. Yeah,
that one was a nice goal. I wanted
that was good.
Even Lookman's goal was good because but it was an open game especially for it to be.
Lookman's a baller.
Yeah, Lookman is a baller. I'm not even gonna lie.
Imagine if we had a player like Lookman. You know, just imagine.
Oh man.
No.
I don't know I watched that game. I didn't know what was going on. So it just seems like y'all. It seems like y'all attack. It just doesn't click really like that.
Hamadi, how did you feel, bro? Because me and Hamadi, we went to the watch party. 41 Meg.
Oh yeah.
Threw a watch
over
party
at the Beverly.
Now shout out to all the Arsenal fans that pulled up. There was like 5 Man City fans.
Yeah.
Good atmosphere, good vibe. You know, if we weren't watching the game, everything else was great about that place except for the game.
Yeah, like I said, man, when you go that many years without a trophy, like I feel like I would have rather us put out the strongest squad possible, and if we lost, I'd have been like, hey man, Pep Guardiola. But when we put out a lineup like that, it just makes me feel like I said, man, they didn't take it serious enough that this is a trophy. This is a trophy, man. Like I saw this stat that said,
like, what was wrong? What was wrong with the lineup, though?
I mean, realistically, for me, I want to see all-out offense in a final. I'm not saying like no defensive midfielder or anything, but I want to see the handbrake off. I want to see them. I would rather lose 5-3. Like let's just play the game. Let's go out there and show the fans that we can act different in a final. My whole philosophy for the final would have been, let's show everyone that we're not the same Arsenal when it comes to a final. And I don't care about whatever contract Kepa has. I don't care about tradition. David Raya is one of the best, the top 3 best goalies in the world. And I would have been like, listen, Kepa, we haven't won a trophy in 6 years. I know you did well along the way, but we got to go with our best options because this is a trophy right here. This is a trophy. Newcastle, Leicester City has won every single trophy in the time that Arsenal has won the last Premier League. Isn't that crazy? They done won the Premier League. They won the FA Cup. Like, look at Newcastle. They won a trophy and it changed their whole like dynamic. I don't care what trophy it is. We have to take it seriously.
I don't even know where to start because I've got so much to say. the main point is, we've been here before, Marty, bro. It's the same thing every single time. We're just repeating ourselves. We sound like an old record, bro. We say the same thing all the time, and it all goes to one person, Mikel Arteta.
I told y'all, he is the final piece. He's the final piece.
We spent over $1 billion with this team.
I keep sounding crazy, but I'm telling you, man, like, I'm telling you, there's no way.
I mean, you guys still have the Premier League. I mean, what you
guys
are still?
All right, so this is what everyone's saying. Yeah, we're competing for the Prem. We're still in the FA Cup. We're still in the Champions League, right? But this type of game, bro, it's one thing to lose, but it's the way you lose, bro. Let's start like this, because I was calm, but let's start like this. Ryan Shirky, you scummy bastard. Ryan Shirky,
bruh.
You're lucky, bro. I wasn't on the field because Ben White slapped them up after, but immediately after you do those kick-ups, even if you pass the ball, I'm clearing you out.
I'm coming. I'm letting the ref know. Hey, ref, keep an eye over here, ref.
We're down 2-0. What's a red card? We're down 2-0. We're not coming back.
In a final. Ooh, I'm going to miss the game, whatever.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I've been saying for how many seasons now? This team is soft. Bro, can you imagine doing that in front of Pepe?
No.
Can you imagine doing that in front of Sergio Ramos?
Bro, even, and that's the thing. The mentality is gone. You think Bakary Sagna would have let that go?
Bro, they went to Real Madrid. Real Madrid spanked them. Real Madrid whooped them. And they have the audacity to play us in Wembley and do kick-ups. Not only that, there was a time when Shirky got fouled and he rolled over to the side.
He faked it. He faked it. Yeah, he faked it.
Bro, we let a child who doesn't even have a real position on Man City score 2 headers on us, bro. A child. And here's my thing. Here's my thing, bro. Here's my thing. The mentality needs to shift. Like I said, if we would have put out a crazy strong lineup like, yo, Max Dowman starting, dang, okay. And we got every kind of offensive, and then we lost, I'd have been like, hey, at least Arteta went for it instead of, oh, I'm scared to not. Like I said, bro, he's more scared of losing than he wants to win, and that's the whole issue with it.
Well, the fact that he had Havertz in midfield, don't you think he kind of switched it up a little bit?
Nah, he's put Havertz in midfield because of how much he costs, bro.
Havertz
is not ready. He needs to finish healing and finish doing rehab. He's not ready to be playing in finals.
Going down is one of the worst signings at Arsenal because he gets $300K a week.
Who?
To do what? Kai Havertz.
Oh.
Yeah, financially it's not working out.
$300K a week for what performance?
I'm not mad that he's on the team, but I'm saying what he costs.
I'm mad. I've had
what he costs and what he does is not equaling.
Kai Havertz gone. Trossard gone. Ben White, your time is up.
Yeah, Trossard is he needs to either find a different position or we gotta let him go because he's not a left wing. He's not an attacking mid. I don't know what he's doing anymore.
Now let's get into the keeper because you brought it up already. Kepa.
He's cursed, bro. He's got a Carabao Cup curse, bro. I've never seen anything like that before.
Right, but this is how you know Arteta has no sense, right? Kepa has shown that he cannot perform in finals, right? It's proven.
Multiple Carabao Cup finals, bro.
So as not only as a coach, but as a former player, you should see, that man's shaky when it comes to high pressure situations. This is a team that gets led from the back because David Raya is such a general in goal.
And his footwork too. David Raya will, sometimes it backfires, but he'll wait and find that crazy through ball between the two forwards, and then we'll start a whole counterattack. Kepa doesn't have that.
You said this yesterday, Hamadi. It went downhill when he came out for that ball against Doku. That's when
the first goal O'Reilly scored.
No, not even that. It was the free kick off at the left.
Yeah, he's lucky. He's lucky not to get a red card.
I mean, I don't know what to say. What do you want us to say, Mo?
Like I said, it's just the mentality. I want to see Arsenal in a final acting different. Okay? Like, yeah, we made it to the Carabao Cup final, but like, I want to see them, like I said, bro, I just want to see them act different. Show a different mentality in a final.
You would think that, but I don't. And this is what I wanted to say initially. It's like, I don't want us to sound like we're being overreactive and, it's just that you lose like that it gives you no confidence for the rest of the season, bro. We got a 2-week break. This is going to be on their heads for 2 weeks.
And that's the other thing I was saying. We have international break, right? And then after international break, we play Southampton in the FA Cup. Why didn't we put out the best team against City? What are we doing? Who are we resting? Why are we saving players?
Does it make sense?
So I don't know, man.
We have to rely on Chelsea to beat Man City. We have to rely on Man City dropping points before we go and play them at the Etihad.
And that's the thing. When we go to play City, man, now it's gonna be too much pressure on the game.
We're a team. We were talking about how well we performed at the beginning of the season. It's because we can't perform under pressure. When there is no pressure, we can go to Bayern Munich and beat them. We can go unbeaten for what, the month of December? It was a month of December,
which is the hardest month. Which is the hardest month.
Yeah, that's cool.
It is, but it is possible that they might not even drop points because
Man City?
I don't know. This final might have been the turning point for them, and especially since they're not going to be in Champions League anymore.
Bro, obviously, we know that. We know.
Yeah, Man City's gonna be resting players now.
Bro, they are lit right now. Like the way they were celebrating. Pep's a scumbag too. All of this respect that Arteta, he's such a good coach, he's such a manager. No, Pep's a scumbag, bro. I'm telling you. He's like the nice guy.
He was complimenting.
No, bro. No. He's like
he said, "Oh, I would love to be in an Arsenal's dressing room 9 points ahead." How you gonna say that after you just beat us in a final?
That's what I'm saying. Like he's one of those guys that says like slick shit, but he comes across nice and respectful. He's a bastard, bro.
Passive aggressive.
And that's why his players act like that.
Pep's the kind of guy who's like, "Oh, well, Arteta has nice hair, I'm bald." Like, bro, what?
as much as he was nodding his head when Shirky was doing the dribbling, he likes that type of banter mentality.
No, it looked like he didn't condone those kickups though.
Why I know? I know that's cap. Because after the game, when they won the final whistle, Ryan Shirky ran behind Pep and pushed him in his back.
They hugged,
bro.
And
that type of like relationship you have with a coach shows the level on. He doesn't care about all them kickups. He's like, fuck around. Because guess who did it last season? It was Haaland over there in the corner doing this, taking off his hairband against Arsenal, telling us to humble ourselves. So this is just what they do, bro. We are like their little brothers, man. Like, I didn't know. It's not even family. They're like the bully from school, bro. They're bullying us, bro, consistently.
They do. Because I still remember when Haaland threw the ball at
Gabriel.
You see what I'm saying, bro?
And listen, I'm not trying to complain.
You're better than me.
I'm so tired of Bernardo Silva getting to just chop people up. I'm talking about.
And then he went up to Ben White when Ben White fouled Shirky. And he's like, yo, what you doing? Bro, Ben White should have headbutted him. Bro. I'm sorry, Ben White. I promote violence when it comes to that type of football right there. Man. One time,
in a final, I would have just scruffed him up real quick.
Never take that?
Of course not. You think Pepe or Sergio Ramos would take that?
This generation.
No, they're not. Of course, they're not taking that.
Bro, you think Real Madrid has mirrors?
They used to play the game differently back then. Bro, they don't play it the same way they play it now.
Arteta has stripped these men of their manhood. I'm telling you, because they don't have to stand up for themselves anymore. Nah, bro. On the field, Saliba and Gabriel, they're the ones who have been performing the best. Our defense have been doing our job all season. All we need to do is have some type of attack. Imagine we had Aubameyang up front in yesterday's game.
Bro, you saw what he did.
That's because Aubameyang is more technical than Gilchrist, though.
That's what I'm saying. This guy, he doesn't let the players beat the players. They're ruined. Is Zubimendi an upgrade from Thomas Partey?
You said it's Zubimendi?
Oh, Zubimendi. Is Zubimendi the general you want in the six?
Nah.
He's not an upgrade.
He got bullied yesterday.
He's just Spanish. That's why. He's Arteta's friend.
Yeah. Why can't Lewis Skelly play? Lewis Skelly last season was the type of guy we need on the field. Why can't
that's the mentality that I'm talking about. Pep's not scared to put out the young boys. We have one of the best young players.
Do you think it's because of how they're performing in practice, though?
He scored for Marseille yesterday.
Bro,
the day before.
Who saved us against Everton? I want to give props to Everton. Everton was playing a great game until Dalman came on. So why is he not playing in the final? If Eze's hurt and Odegaard's hurt, why is Max Dalman not playing? Who's the creative player?
They're saying Eze has a calf injury. He has to get a checkup again in a few weeks.
Yeah, I saw him pull up in
So another player with muscle issues. because we're ignoring. And let me calm down.
You know what I do have to say about Pep though? I'll give him this. He has his structure, but once the players get to the final third, he says, "Y'all play football now." Arteta wants to control every single movement, every single breath, every single touch. I just don't understand that, because then it's like, what do we always say? Football is an instinctive sport. The best players are using their instincts. There's players who can think. It's because they usually lack physical attributes. When you're slow and when you're not strong, you have to think faster. But when you have speed and skill, you use your instincts. Why are you telling Martinelli to do this and to do that and controlling every single move? Martinelli, when he was young, bro, it's like, what happened to him? You're supposed to get better. You're not supposed to stay the same level of skill from 19 to 25 if you're a professional. You're not supposed to.
To be honest, that kind of reminds me of Real Madrid with Valverde. I think that's one of the reasons why Valverde.
No Real Madrid, bro. Don't do that.
Bro, that's one of the reasons why
Valverde's amazing,
so
bro.
well all of a sudden, because they're really allowing him.
Jack Wilshere. That's what it reminds me of.
No. They're really allowing him to, like, especially going forward. They're allowing him to do whatever he wants to. Basically.
That's what you're supposed to let a top player do, though.
So, like, he ends up in the striker position. He ends up on the left side. Right side. Like, he's all over the place.
He has cojones, man. That's Valverde. He's doing that because he's saying, we're going to win. I'm about to take over the game. That's what Valverde is saying when he does those things. There's no one on our team who's like, nah, bro, this is a City against final. Give me the ball. Let's try and make something happen. You saw Semenyo. He was the best player in the game, in my opinion. Every time he got the ball, he was licking his lips. He was dribbling all over the place. Where's our player that's doing that? We have the offensive players. They're all robots. Saka can't do anything but cut back inside.
Yeah,
Martinelli can't do anything but cut back inside.
He's not looking like he used to. He's not.
It's crazy. It's crazy because, like, I'm not trying to say we're on the level of a professional player, but when I see Gyökeres get the ball, I'm like, bro, I'm way more skillful than you, bro. I'm way more skillful than you. Like, I could say that I can control a ball better. I could beat a man. I could do step overs. Like, what do you?
Hey, I didn't want
to
side with the people who were saying it, but he's Bob the Builder, bro. He's a bodybuilder, bro. Like, he's not.
And that's
built
the thing.
Like
he wasn't this big until he came to Arsenal. Whatever season before, when he was at Sporting, he was a lean machine. When he scored that hat trick at City and he was busting goals, he wasn't big like this. He came to the Premier League and was like, "Oh, I need to get bigger," and now he can't move. Now he can't turn.
I will say this: I don't think. Like you said, I don't think. Like you said, he doesn't have those technical abilities. He doesn't have those. Like, and
that's why Jesus was looking. That's why Jesus was looking like our savior a couple months ago, because he can dribble. He can control the ball.
I don't think he has the composure either, because every time I see him play and he gets the ball, it's like he's in a rush to get somewhere or to do something to get away from the defender.
Because how much service is he getting? So the one time he gets the ball, of course
he's like, "Oh, finally! Oh my goodness!" And then he's also thinking,
scorer. He needs as many shots as possible. You see what I'm saying? He needs as many shots as possible to get into rhythm. You get this man 6-7 shots.
2 goals. Easy. Steph. But I just don't understand why he's not letting them have freedom when that's what's been getting us. That goal that Eze scored the other day, that's not coachable. That's not Arteta saying, "Oh, do this." He
made him run laps after that goal,
bro. He probably said, "If you ever don't look at the goal before you shoot again."
He said, "Go do some suicide. You give me 100 push-ups. How dare you?"
And then that's why he hurt his calf. Now he hurt his calf.
It's
just after that goal, nah.
Man, well, I'm glad Josh is not here for one, and it's just
you said what?
It's tough right now. I said I'm glad Josh is not here for one.
Oh yeah. You guys would have been. You guys wouldn't be hearing the end of it,
bro. It's the hope that kills you. That's really all it is. You know, because
like I said, man, if we would have if we would have really, really went for it and lost, I would have been fine.
And
But
that's why I say
to see us play like that, it's just man.
Yeah, you guys let City have the ball for so long, which usually you guys don't.
Arteta is scared of Pep, man. I ain't gonna lie. Arteta's scared of City. He's scared of Pep. He's scared of losing. He's just a scared guy.
Of losing. He's scared of losing.
He's just a scared guy. He's scared of putting too much. You heard what he said when Max Dowman scored against Everton? Everyone relax. Take the boost him up. Bro, when Wayne Rooney scored, and it's funny, the reverse picture. When Wayne Rooney was at Everton and he scored that goal against Arsenal, against Sol Campbell and David Seaman and all them men, did they think were they like, hey, shh, don't put too much pressure on Rooney. He's only 16. Nah, they hyped him up, and then literally 7 months later, the guy's at United. Like Max Dowman is our like generational talent, and every time he comes on, bro, every single time, how is this man not playing in the final? If you're gonna let Kepa play, you have to. Max Dowman should have come on at half, if not started, and that's just me.
We didn't even talk about the flipping substitution. We didn't even talk about Hincapié. We talked about.
And like you said at the game, reactive.
No subs, bro. No.
I'm not gonna sub until we get scored on.
Hey. You take off Hincapié after we're 2-0 down. Why don't you just leave him on at that point? It doesn't freaking matter at that point. We're down 2-0. Bro, at the beginning, Femi, you play FIFA.
Yeah.
Your player gets a yellow card. How long are you leaving that player on the floor? You play FIFA. Simple football.
I leave him on.
Easy.
I leave him on.
You're different than me. I don't.
No. Hold on. You're left back, right? You're left back.
Yeah.
And the other guy has
It depends on who's on my bench. It depends on who's on my bench.
That's what I'm saying. I have another. Lewis Skelly, Calafiori. I'm making
okay. Then yeah, I would.
And Hincapié plays. What I love the most about Hincapié is the way.
If I had like
that's what I'm saying. Full tactics. If your best defender is an aggressive player, right, and you know that Semenyo is gonna run him down
every time he gets the ball.
Bro, you let him play the whole first half. Fine, that's fair. Come second half now. Bro, the first run they did was at Hincapié. Because they're like, oh, he left him on? For real?
Bruh. And that's what I'm saying. Pep's like, oh, what? Have I taught you nothing?
Have I told you nothing? What kind of foolishness is this?
He said, hey, Semenyo.
Clean him up. Pep is a genius. We have to give Pep his credit.
No,
he's a brilliant coach. But when you make the
Undoubted.
job so easy for him, that's why he's that's why he's laughing. That's why he don't respect us. He's like, yo, I have the best wingers, potentially in the wing. I have Doku and I have Semenyo, the best.
And Sherkri and all, bro.
And I'm going against a 75% Ben White, and a
Hincapié who's got a yellow card, right? And you have Kepa in goal.
And you leave these players on the field.
Wait, White was on the left.
No, he was on right. He was on the right.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry. Ben White was on the right.
Hincapié was playing left back.
Yeah, my bad.
He got a yellow card, which wasn't a yellow card, by the way.
He got Hincapié, and he got a yellow card in the 60th minute. Okay. In the 60th minute, you know when Arteta took him out? The 65th minute. You know when he put in Martinelli? The 81st minute. What are you going to do? Leandro Trossard, and this isn't ageism, but you're 35 years old, bro. You should not be playing in the final.
Nah.
Yeah,
but he's had some good games for y'all this season, though. He has had some good games.
Okay, and that statement alone shows why this team is a joke. And it hurts for me to say I want to take it back immediately, but come on, bro. Big teams don't operate like that, bro. Big teams don't operate like that. He's 35 years old and he's playing left winger. You're a winger. You have to have legs. How on earth? Bro, Max Dowman has 16-year-old legs. He has no mileage.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Nani Madueke been cooking the whole season. You have
Leandro Trossard. Bro.
Leandro
Trossard. I wanted to see
left.
Dowman and Madueke starting, bro.
Bukayo Saka is running like he has one flat tire. He has no legs,
I'm trying to think of wingers that don't really have pace. There are wingers out there that don't really have a lot of pace.
Not in the Premier League. Not in the Premier League.
Which one? And don't send them to my team, please.
Even Wolves has fast wingers, bro.
Which one for me to say?
Oh, I think you might love.
I'm trying to think.
She said, I hear you raising your voice. Here's some water.
Yeah, she had to bring me some pasta to relax.
Okay, I'll have to go through the roster.
You can't think of one.
Nah, bro. Look at. Okay, I'll go back to the last game. Look at Everton. Iliman Ndiaye. Imagine him. Bro, this guy is a pace, skillful player. Every winger has some sort of pace. I just know that Trossard's not a winger. Maybe he does good in training because it's not match pace. Maybe he does good in training because he has technical ability and he's decent with both feet.
I mean,
but at the end of the day,
I'll give him that.
At the end of the day, he's just not. He's not a Premier League winger anymore. He's not.
It's not even that, bro. Everyone looks good in practice. You know, the free kick, the free kick coach looks good in practice, bro. That's what he's supposed to do. Is practice, bro. I can't. That's unacceptable. Arteta, it has some type of loyalty. It's in their contracts or something. You know, it doesn't make sense. You can't explain it.
I know we're not doing ageism, but he's only 31, which makes it even worse.
Who?
Trossard will be 32 in December. That makes it that honestly makes it worse that he's not as old as we're saying, because that means he should be able to play better.
Why he look so stressed?
Why is he younger than us, bro? Why is he younger than us and playing like that?
Not everybody's born with pace.
But he had it though. At Brighton, he was a speedster.
Send him to FC Twente. I don't care.
Look, man. All I know is that we have the players. We have the players on the bench.
No, we don't.
If we have injuries with Eze and Odegaard,
I disagree, Amadi. I don't think we have the players anymore. I thought
you said because at the beginning of the season, I remember you saying,
yeah. But at the beginning of the season, you can say that when you're performing well. Right? Once again, it's like FIFA. Your green arrows are up. You know? We have high depth. Yeah, we have a lot of quality players, but we're a team full of 82s to 84s or 81 to 84s. That's our player range. Where Man City has 17 players average above 85, 86, 87.
Yeah.
You know, our defenses are best. Our best. We have 90s in our defense, but what would you rate?
That's a small club. That's a small club thing. Oh, our defense is the best. That's not. You think Real Madrid would ever say, "Oh, well, you know, at least we have the best defense"?
No, you score goals.
Right. That's how you win. It's nice to have a good defense, and it helps. But they're also, Gabriel is also our second top goal scorer, man.
Bro,
he's a center back.
Who's our best? Literally, who are our best 5 players on the team? In order for you, Hamadi. You say that. Who's our best 5 players?
Oh my gosh. For me,
it starts in your defense.
Yeah. Gabriel Saliba. That's 1 and 2. Honestly, for me, number 3 would have to be Eze.
I agree.
Oh, I would. I thought you guys would have said Declan Rice.
Declan Rice is my number 1. He's my number 1. Really? And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate to say, but like I keep saying, Saka hasn't been fit since World Cup, since Euros.
Since he came back from the injury, actually.
He hasn't been fit since Euros.
I saw a picture today. The man has a giant scar under his leg, bro.
Bro, you know what?
We might have cooked Saka. That's
that's okay. They played charades on a podcast that I watch, and the guy said you have to say a word, right? And then the word that they say, they guess the player that you're thinking of. The guy said limp, and the guy said Bukayo Saka. Because every time he gets the ball, he's limping, he can't play, and he's forced to play one way back to his left foot. He's predictable. He's not fit.
He's afraid to shoot because you see he's afraid of an injury reoccurring.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's time, you know, it hurts because he's all star.
He's trying to say you got to get rid of him.
I don't know about getting rid of him, but I'm saying we need to find a way to take some pressure off of him so he can actually heal. Because Bukayo Saka is going to the World Cup unless he breaks his leg, and that's going to wear him down even more.
Marty, remind me, because I know you're a lot more in depth when it comes to Arsenal news, right? How many big time offers throughout the years have we had for Bukayo Saka?
Not even 5.
All right, so that Starboy era might have just been it. Yeah, you know. It might have just been it. So maybe it's time to, you know, move on the range.
But here's the other part, though. How did Saka get into our team?
Who are you going to get to replace him?
That doesn't matter right now. That's
to me, we already have the replacement in Max Dowman. But what I was saying is that how did Saka get into the Arsenal team in the first place? This man was playing left back. Then he went to left mid. Then he was a left wing. And then we won a trophy. Then wingers, he has to be on the right side, inverted this, inverted that, cutting in because it opens the field. He's not a right mid. He's not a right mid. Or else, because here's the thing. If Saka was truly a world-class right mid, that would have been the position that got him into our team.
Right.
We had an injury crisis, and we said, this guy is fit. He makes good decisions, and he can cross the ball with his wonderful left foot. What did we do 2 years later? We put him on the right because that's the style. That's the trend. You think they would have done that to Ryan Giggs? You think David Beckham would be playing left mid?
Well, they did do that with Gareth Bale.
Well, that's Gareth Bale though. That's because he also played striker. Gareth Bale is also a different kind of physical specimen as well. But Gareth Bale also started at left back, then he went to left mid, and then he was like, y'all saw what I did to Maicon. I ain't ever playing defense again. But that's the same thing that Saka did. Saka had a great season at left back in the Premier League against Premier League wingers, to the point where when the left back came back fit, Saka was still starting. Then Unai Emery said, you know what? Let's push him up a little bit. Shout out Unai Emery. And we had one of the best wingers in the Premier League. Over 12 assists, bro. Over 12 assists because he didn't have to think. He's using his instincts. Beat my man, cross the ball. Beat my man, shoot across my body. You know how many goals that season came off rebounds because Saka would shoot across his body? The goalie would make a save. Aubameyang and Lacazette, easy tapping.
That's the type of striker you guys need. You guys need those type of
technical players.
You know what I'm watching with Saka? We're talking about him not being able to shoot. This is just, he looks like he's aged 5 years past his actual age.
Because that surgery is rough, man. I'm telling you.
This looks like when you start to lose your pace. The little one touch and shoot you could get off when you were younger. Now it's one touch, then shoot. And then you're blocked by a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking at with Saka, bro. How many times did he actually get a shot on target? It's either going wide or it's hitting the first defender.
And you know what's sad? He's not even 25 yet.
Oh,
he's
really?
Not even 25.
I thought he was like 27 or 28.
That's because he's been playing like that. But it's unfortunate.
That's an interesting.
Bro, he's not even 25 until September, and we're not even in April yet. He's a young boy. But you know what else? He's been playing since he was 17. So
and that's what I was gonna say. Do you think we're coming to a point where we're seeing an era end where we have like Ashley Youngs and James Milner and even like a Danny Welbeck?
No, listen. Those three players you just named have the mentality and professionalism and obsession with the game. Those guys right there that you just named, especially Ashley Young, James Milner, those guys are obsessed with being the best and the fine margins. Ashley Young was like, I need to get 10 more minutes of sleep every night so I could play another 3 years. That's what he was saying when he started off as Inter Milan.
He started off as a right winger.
Yes, Aston Villa, bro. Ashley Young is, to me, he's top. I didn't like him when he went to United.
And now he's a left.
Oh, yeah, but when he left, I rate him so much.
Yes. When he went to Inter Milan, I said, there's no way this guy is still playing this good at that age. James Milner, another one. Danny Welbeck has the most goals for an English striker in the Premier League. And it's just kind of crazy because,
and he played.
Why did we let him go? He played for United, Sunderland, Arsenal, and I'm looking at players like
he played for Liverpool. He played for
Brighton.
Welbeck.
Nah. You thinking Danny Sturridge?
Oh, Danny Sturridge. You're right.
But it's just crazy to me because I'm thinking if I'm like we said, if I'm Bukayo Saka, right? And I'm seeing James Milner and I'm seeing Danny Welbeck still fit, still playing. It's like, come on, man. There's no excuse. Those guys had injuries. Those guys had setbacks. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just tough because we put all this pressure on these young players, and then once they get to a top level, we tell them, hey, don't do what made you this good. Like I said with Martinelli, when we first got Martinelli, I said, whoa, we got a real Brazilian. Not just one of those Brazilians who I'm born in Brazil. I'm talking about, bro.
Send him back to Division 4. He performed treason.
Thank you.
He performed treason. He was over there laughing with Savinho. You're losing 2-0 in the final and you're kiki with Savinho.
Yeah, why were they talking during warm-ups, man? I don't know. I think Martinelli knows he's leaving. That's why he's like whatever. Because you see, he doesn't even get mad when he doesn't start anymore. And when they sub him on, he's just like smiling. He's relaxing because he knows he's probably going to be on the World Cup squad, and then he's going to go to a new team. Because
I'm just thinking, bro. After a game like that, there must have been a couple like scuffles, bickering in the locker room.
And if there wasn't, there's a serious problem. Problem.
If you're playing that game and you as a player feel like you gave 100% and you see someone over there getting 300 bags a week and they gave 60% and you know they could give more, there has to be a fight, bro. This is unacceptable.
Bro, listen, man, if I'm Jurrien Timber, if I'm Eze, if I'm Odegaard and my leg is not broken or I don't have pneumonia or something, I'm playing in that final.
This is when you start to lose your locker room. Because me as a grown man now, this is how I felt in high school. I had this like idiot coach who I didn't respect because he would just make poor subs. He was a typical middle school American football coach. I just moved from England. I was like, what is this guy telling me? It doesn't make sense. Like you run around with American football cleats. You know, you can't tell me anything. You know, so this is what happens. Like you start to lose this, and they start disrespecting the coach. I wouldn't be surprised if the Ezes and the Timbers, you know, we run into the same issue where he has Aubameyang, you know, mentalities on the team, and he has to start cutting plays because there's no way you can look at him as a respectful coach and be like, you made the right decisions tonight, coach. You did what you're supposed to do.
If I'm Gabriel or Saliba, I'm telling you, I don't care if we have to have a meeting. I don't care if we got to pay his wages.
We got contract negotiations happening.
We're telling Kepa, you're not playing in this game. Yeah. If we have to have the captains, Odegaard, Eze, Saka, everyone come in,
I don't know. Why is that funny?
You're not playing in this game.
He should not have played. He should not have played.
A trophy.
He should have played. And you know what?
At the same time, I do get what he's saying. He's saying like, you got us this far. I trust you to get us over the hump. That's what he was saying.
But look at the game.
Sometimes you have to switch your bus when you're getting to your destination. You take the 295 and then you have to switch to the 268. That's the, you know.
Hey, thank you for getting us to the final, but we haven't won a trophy in 6 years.
Bye.
So
see you.
It's time. All right. Because here's my thing. We didn't sign Kepa to give competition. We signed him as the number 2. You know your role. You're the number 2. Don't tell me nothing when there's a final and we haven't won a trophy. Look at Trafford. Man City's won the Carabao Cup, what, 5 times now since Pep's been there?
The most time.
They can afford to put a youth player in goal if they wanted to.
But not even that. James Trafford was their number 1 goalkeeper.
Yes, he's their number 1
Trafford
goalie.
was their number 1 goalkeeper before Donnarumma was free.
And then they found Donnarumma on a free agency, and
the only reason he didn't play was because Donnarumma. I mean, the only reason he played was because Donnarumma was injured. You know, so
that's not the point. We're playing with a B-Tech keeper, and you're talking about loyalty.
I'm just saying that's why.
Loyalty to what? Chelsea keeper. He's a Chelsea player. Why you did this for us?
Arteta's loyalty.
Trust me, he was at Real Madrid for a season, so I know. We had him for a season.
Nah, Arteta's loyalties kill us. Arteta is why we had Zinchenko because it's his friend. Arteta is why we had Raheem Sterling because it's his friend. And Arteta is why Lewis Skelly isn't playing anymore because Lewis Skelly probably said something in training or
Skelly's gone. Skelly's gone. He's on the next season.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. He was about to be starting in the World Cup at left back.
Yeah.
Now he's not even in the conversation for being on the team.
Hey, bro. I was thinking this in my head a while back. I didn't want to say it because I might sound crazy, but I think Arteta's racist.
Honestly, you see what happened with all these Spanish players, right? We had zero. We had 0 Spanish players, and then he brought in all of them.
Wait, how many Spanish players? Zubamendi, who else?
David Raya, Kepa, Zubamendi, Mikel Moreno. All those players were not. We had 0 Spanish players until Arteta said, "You know what? I need some people in here that
we miss
that'll listen to me." And
real talk, we miss.
Yeah, of course we do. Of course we do. Honestly, we miss Odegaard. We miss all the players that start.
He said no. He said no.
I don't want to see Odegaard against Man City because Odegaard's a punk. I'm gonna be real. Like
he is soft, but
he's soft, bro. Like I I need enforcers on the team, bro. Like,
yeah, we don't have enough, man.
Bro, if we had like one player with a Joe Linton attitude, and you know who that was for us? That was Granit Xhaka. I miss Granit Xhaka.
Yeah, I miss, man. Honestly,
oh
bro.
yeah,
I miss Granit Xhaka, bro.
So then, how do you think the end of y'all season is gonna go?
I'll say this. Because I'm Mr. Positive and I have to stick to my brand. If we go on and we get to the Champions League final, it's going to be against a team that's won it before, and that's what scares me. Think about that for a second. It's either going to be what? Madrid, Barca, Bayern, every other team.
No. If you get to the final, you're not. You gotta face Barca. You would have to face Barca before you get to the final.
It would be Madrid, PSG, Bayern Munich, or Liverpool.
Like I said, all teams who have won the trophy before.
Even Liverpool right now would skunk us, bro. But continue. Sorry.
No, that's the thing, though. You're right, man. You're right. You know why? Because they have those enforcers, those Gravenbergs, those players who, you know, will step up and be a physical presence, man. We have a bunch of soft players.
They have enforcers, bro, and that's what I was gonna do. And what I was gonna say, they smell blood, bro. Everyone smells blood. Everyone sees Arsenal, they're like, they feel the pressure again.
Because here's what happened when we played Bayern.
I'm playing Real Madrid right now. Real talk.
Bro, when we played Bayern Leverkusen, everyone was like, "Yo, what?" Then we came back in the second leg and did well. But what happened was, as they just scored a crazy goal.
We had to score 2 worldies, literally.
Yeah,
but you can't. How you guys played against City? You guys can't play like that in Champions League. You guys do that.
This was the worst game. This was the worst game we played all season.
It really, really was. No, it really was. It really was.
Because even the games we lost, they had to be us by worldies.
Yeah.
So we were on the back foot, bro.
Wait. Is this the worst one or the one with where they scored the which team was it? The one that
the Premier League is the Premier League. That's different
Wolves?
to me. Yeah, Wolves. Yeah,
Wolves. Hey, but look what Wolves has done to City and Liverpool as well, though.
And that was during that run. Wolves were on a good run at that moment, so we caught them at a bad time. That's just how it is. That's just the Premier League. But in the final to show up like that, bro. Before that Kepa goal, we were under pressure for 11 minutes. That's not Kepa's fault. That could have been anyone. That could have been our own goal.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You know what I mean? That's not Kepa's fault.
But here's the thing. When Kai Havertz missed that chance, what he should have been doing, I want to see him work his socks off until he makes up for it.
Right.
Not go hiding. After Havertz made that miss, bro, he literally was invisible the rest of the game.
He's a punk. He's a punk too. Like same thing we're saying, bro. Same thing we're saying. Soft. So what we're gonna finish with? I'm really scared, Remy. I'm really scared, and bro, I kind of want the season to be over with because
you know what? We win in the treble. I said it. We win in the treble.
So the 120 football said we're winning the treble.
We're winning the treble, and everyone will forget about Carabao Cup. We win in the treble.
I hope so. I think we'll come away with the Premier League, and that's it. I think it's just the Prem. I don't even want
to. FA Cup is ours. That's our trophy. Everyone knows that's our tournament.
Because Champions League, you guys are going to have.
Let's see.
Go ahead of y'all. You guys have a run ahead of y'all for Champions League.
Let's see some
Champions League. You guys have a run ahead of y'all because if you guys are going to beat Sporting, I think Barcelona are going to beat.
I think we're going to beat Sporting, and all the fan base is going to come back and we're going to be like, yes, we scored 5 goals. We're back. But it goes like this.
But then the next round, I think you guys are going to face Barcelona, though. The next round,
that's what I'm saying. All these big teams around the world are looking at us and be
like, you know what? I have to admit, like I always say, I would rather win 5-3 than lose 1-0. And that's what's going to happen if we play Barca, because Barca don't have no defense, bro. They really don't.
Hey, but listen, did Man City have defense, though? Did Man City have defense?
I don't think your offense is stronger
O'Reilly
than
and Kusanov. That's what it came down to. Man City's defense is trash, but their attacking force is so much better than us.
That's what I'm saying.
So, and when we have to defend against attackers like that who are fearless, bro, Lamine Yamal is going to cook us, bro.
Dang.
You see what I'm saying? Because Semenyo is not better than Lamine Yamal.
Nah, he's not.
And Cappy got booked in 16 minutes. So who's he going to start there? Let's be real.
And Doku ain't on that level either, and he was having a game.
You see what I'm saying? And let's say we do get past Barcelona. anyone on the other side of the bracket, bro, I don't want to see a Bayern Munich right now. I hope that them type of teams cancel each other out. Something happens and that side of the tournament just cancels and it ends with Barcelona versus Arsenal. I don't know, because they're scary over there. Harry Kane, Olise, Luis Diaz.
Dang, bro. All right, you know what? Let's get this Premier League trophy and
then let's just get the
rebuild
and rebuild, bro. Because
let's get the Prem and rebuild. Hey, but don't forget what I said. Thierry Henry needs to be the Arsenal coach. That's the way we figure it out. That's how we figure it out.
That's
I know we took like 40 of the 45 minutes talking about Arsenal. I'm glad
that's the biggest news. That's the biggest news of the weekend. I mean, let's be real.
You guys excited for international break?
It couldn't have come at a better time.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to next week.
What's happening next week?
Barcelona, Atletico, and then Champions League.
Yeah, you guys are 2 points behind now in the league?
We are 4 points behind them in the league. But if Atletico can do their job until we face Barcelona in the El Clasico and win the El Clasico, we can win. So, but I mean, they're playing well now. I can't even front. Arbeloa has them looking like a well-oiled machine.
Bro, y'all took your Champions League serum, your juice. That's all y'all needed, man.
Valverde's balling. He's looking like one of the best players in the world right now.
Bruh.
Vinny is playing well.
Must be nice,
so
man.
I'm happy. I'm happy with what I'm saying.
Football is a marathon, bro, and the best teams are like those. And I mean this with all due respect. So the best teams are like those Ethiopian runners who get a charge up with like the last part of the marathon. And
man, they use their reserve energy, and then they're like, all right, everyone's tired.
Everyone's tired. I'm here. I was even running for real. That's what you see with Man City. That's what you see with Real Madrid. With these type of teams, they kick into gear when they need to kick into gear. We ain't there yet, bro.
So you saying you guys peaked early?
I don't think we even peaked, bro. I think we were just playing very well, and everyone else is shit.
I think what happened is that we maybe we're getting figured out. I think teams are figuring out how to play against us finally, and Arteta is too scared to be like, okay, you know what, y'all go out there and do it. But he's just, like I said, that's the final piece. Arteta brought us this far, and no disrespect to Brendan Rodgers. But after Brendan Rodgers came Klopp, and then they took care of business. Arteta might be our Brendan Rodgers,
So you're saying that a new coach needs to come and take over?
Hey, after Mark Jackson, bro, Steve Kerr went to Golden State, and what happened? Hey, bro.
But I think Mark Jackson could have won a championship with Golden State.
I think Arteta could have won a couple championships with Arsenal. What are you saying?
Yeah, he still can. He still can.
And that's the thing. If he wins the league, I want him to be like, okay, I'm out of here. I don't care.
You want him to win the league and then step down.
If we win or not, I want this to be his last season. I want this to be his last season.
Remove yourself.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Because what I was gonna say is, you said, did we peak? And I don't think we peaked, bro. This is a 6-year process. We've been trusting this process. What are we? We're in year 6, right? I'm doing my math right.
Mm-hmm.
This is year 6. This is what we should be seeing. A system, a well-oiled team that performs well consistently throughout the system. Now, what gets you past that is a mentality. That's what takes you from a good team to an elite team. Yeah. We can't do that with this coach, and that's fine. It's time to move on. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Get the Prem, hey, bro, because you ain't going to run it back. Because Man United is in 3rd place in this league.
Bro, how? Look at what Sunderland is doing. Look at Sunderland.
This league is shit. Every single English team is in the that was in the Champions League got punched in their mouth and are back home watching, except for Arsenal. Tottenham were in the Champions League in the next round. Bro, no. This is ridiculous. Get him out of here. That's what I'm saying. Prem, done. Leave it on that.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, we come back to Champions League next week, I believe. Yeah, next week. And we'll see what y'all do in the league.
Hey man, I'm letting y'all know now. If Arsenal don't win a trophy this season, y'all ain't gonna see me for a while, bro.
You're gonna regret.
You ain't gonna see me for
You're
a
gonna
while.
regret. It's gonna be a total 90 football.
If you see me, it's gonna be in real life because I'm not gonna be on social media. I'm not gonna be. I might get a flip phone, so there's no internet on it.
New Instagram page. Total 180 football. I'm God.
So total 180.
Total 180 football.
I'm gonna just like a different sport. I'm gonna just like a new sport. I'm gonna just pick up F1 racing. I'm an F1 racing fan now.
Damn.
It's gonna be hard for us to live out here, bro. We talked a lot of shit this season. If we don't come away with nothing, we have to go into hiding.
Bro.
Asylum seeking, bro.
I'm telling you, man.
I might move to Greenland.
Telling you, bro.
Hey, international game. Shout out Jamaica. We play New Caledonia in the hopefully the qualifying games to get the final spots for the World Cup. It would be nice just to see the Reggae Boys in the World Cup, you know. But at the same time, that's another fucking excuse my language. That's another bozo team. That's another bozo team run by a corrupt federation. You know, they're like the Arsenal of the Caribbean.
Golly.
So, no. Anything else anyone want to say, bro?
All right, man. We gotta end on something positive, right? Look at him with his 16 trophies. All right.
Hala Madrid.
Yeah, leave us on a positive note, homebody.
All right, you ready? Positive note. Positive note. Max Dowman. That's all I gotta say. Max Dowman. I still go back to that Everton goal when I want to feel better. I just look at that goal and I'm like, yeah, things will be fine in the future. There's no way Arteta could outlast Max Dowman, right?
You never know. You never know. Don't put that in the atmosphere. Especially if y'all want to keep him.
Why me? Why always me? Why always me?
This guy.
Good night, lads.